Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the Man Cave episode number 5. I am your host, AD the Kingmaker. I got my co-host with me, Jace the MC. Jace, how you doing, bro?
Good morning from the man cave, man. I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm looking forward to this, bro. Sundays, this, and then Wednesdays are the highlights of my week. Wednesdays, I go out dance Kizumba. I haven't told you about that. It's like the partner dancing. It's like salsa, but it's African.
Is
Um,
it is it for like are you working out or are you actually like you and your.
no, bro, I'm having the time of my life, bro. I'm sweating. I'm getting a little bit of cardio into, but it is great.
But it's
It is
damn near
great.
like a date night more than anything.
Bro, it's amazing. And you know what's interesting? We might have to say this for another episode. I've been going since November of last year, October or November, and it's just once a week. I'm the most consistent guy who comes on a weekly basis, right? That tells you how fun this shit is. And it's a 45-minute drive, so it ain't
Damn.
close. Um, and I just took my wife for the first time last week, so she was dancing with other niggas, right?
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure most men wouldn't do that. But it's because like
I would.
you would okay. I think it takes a very
Yeah.
secure man to do it because
Yeah.
I had a lot of conversation with myself beforehand. But it was great because we got there and I didn't anticipate this, but I was kind of like, hey, leave me alone, go dance with somebody else. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, feel the vibes of everybody else because they're engineers who are in there, women, right? Men and women. There are a lot of engineers, and I have the inkling that some of these women make 6 figures, and I'm like, you know what? We need to make some room so I can figure out which one of them like me, so we can, make some shit happen. So it's great, bro. It's great. I love it. I know we had a conversation about reducing women to certain things. I think I do that, and so I'm interested to get your opinion. I reduce them to other things. But yeah, bro, it's great. It's great. And then it's, you know what I'm saying, Sunday I get to come here, hear your perspective, have my perspective challenge. This is great, man.
Yeah, man. Let's play ball.
Yes, sir. So this week, what's hot in these streets is the Epstein files. Oh wait, before then, hey, if you are an engineer, an executive, or an entrepreneur, and you are married, you are kind of in that 5 to 10 to 15-year phase where the desire is kind of washed away and you're trying to figure out how to bring it back, go to the 30dayfix.net. I have developed what I call the desire equation. It is a simple mathematical formula that you can use to understand
He's
your
done the
desire.
science.
It's down to a literal fucking science. Bro, I didn't tell you this. So we just ended the masculine desire challenge. It was from Saturday to Saturday. 7 days. And the guarantee was you come in, you do what I say do every day. You watch the video, you take an action, you do your field report, your homework, and you're guaranteed a blowjob by day 7. We had 4 guys sign up. In true fashion, only one of them followed through on the homework consistently. And by day 4, he got a blowjob. I was like, bro, it's very simple, very straightforward. That testimonial is on the page. Go watch that. So don't know when the next one's going to be coming, but it was great. The shit is proven and it works.
Shout out to that guy.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna send you the video. His name is Fred. Good guy. So if
Wait,
you're
don't send me the video.
yeah, bro, you got to check it out.
I'm talking about I thought you were talking about day 4.
Oh, nah. This is testimonial, bro, because you see these guys, like you see their dude said he was like, bro, I took a trip to Africa many years ago, and one of the tribesmen said he was like, look, y'all in America, y'all give women too many options and too much freedom. You got to treat her like a child. She's a child. She's a child in an adult's body. And he was like, bro, that makes so much sense, and that's basically what I get from your content. So he was smarter and wiser than most, and he had experiences that other guys hadn't had. And his marriage wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
shout out to that guy, bro. So yeah, interested in those kind of things, 30dayfix.net. Go tap in over there now. All right. So today we're going to start off with the Epstein files. Apparently, these files have been released. More people was on the island. And let's see what the streets are saying.
Law firm is stepping down over his association with Jeffrey Epstein. Paul Weiss law chair Brad Karp says in a statement, quote, recent reporting has created a distraction and has placed a focus on me that's not in the best interest of the firm. The firm says Karp will remain with the firm, just in a different role. Senior Washington reporter Will Staken is here for more. Hi, Will. So what's the latest on this growing list of prominent people facing scrutiny over the Epstein files?
Yeah, Diane. Well, I think Mr. Carper here is kind of the latest fallout from these Epstein files. Like you said, the really powerful law firm Paul Weiss announced that Mr. Carper would be stepping down after his name appeared in these files. Now, the law firm did not give a reason why Mr. Carper is stepping down, and previously the law firm denied Mr. Carper had any wrongdoing, but with this release of these files, his name appears in the files, mostly with his assistant trying to schedule meetings with Mr. Epstein. But there's an email between Mr. Karp and Epstein where he's asking about if he could help, get his son some kind of job in an upcoming Woody Allen film. So I think these emails, obviously are continuing to fall out across, widespread industries. It's kind of the latest fallout here. We saw recently that popular wellness influencer Peta Attia also stepped down from his role at the protein company David.
So what are you watching for next?
Yeah, I think next, obviously I think the focus should be on the victims here and what happens there. If there's new revelations that come out, there's still, millions of files. We have an incredible team here that's continuing to go through them. But I also think we're going to have to look at the political file. The president clearly wants to move on. He said that repeatedly. He thinks this is over. But there's people in his base, in the MAGA base, who are not satisfied. They want prosecutions. And obviously what we're seeing now are Democrats are looking to grab hold of this issue and make it a midterm issue. Now, the DOJ said they're...
Hey, bro, this is boring. I'm looking for the people they listed.
Yeah.
I should have did a better job finding the people they listed. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do this because I'm like, that's why I don't watch the news, but that shit boring as fuck.
I know that was very safe. That was exactly why you shouldn't watch the news. They said a bunch of nothing.
Nothing, bro.
They clearly have people's interest to protect. They said they mentioned two niggas. I never even heard of that protein company at all. The guy that they talking about stepping down but in a different role. Who is this nigga? That turns my conspiracy brain. It's like you playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
They playing in our faces.
Yeah. Jon Stewart reveals he is mentioned. Okay, that's Jon Stewart. So Russell Wilson was mentioned. Oh my goodness. Trevor Noah after who you see the name of Epstein files. Okay, I heard Jay-Z was in it.
Yeah, but it's the way they did it was very smart and strategic. So they released everything ever associated with the name Epstein. It was a public tip line, like on some anonymous caller type shit. I saw like on some Salem witch trial. I saw Goody Proctor with the devil, right? So nigga call a line and say like in '96, me, Jay-Z, Pusha T, and somebody else I'm forgetting. Yeah, we was with Epstein. But we all know in '96, Pusha T was 17 years old, somewhere broke in Virginia. They did the same thing with Drewski, I want to say. They put Drewski's in name with, was it the Epstein files? They did the same thing with Drewski, pretty much associated him with the shit. The nigga was like 12 years old in Georgia somewhere. And they're not filtering out. It's a lot of junk in here intentionally to try to water down or distract you from what the fuck really going on. So yes, Jay-Z was associated with it. I want to say Pharrell and Pusha T too, but it was all in relation to the hotline that anybody can call and say anything, and they don't have to verify anything if it's related to it or if they.
So you're saying people called in and gave these people's names?
Yes, but I could have done it, and so could you, and say whatever it is, and they have to file it in that folder. So now it's a part of the 3 million files attached to the Epstein file. They were never like on the log or have any associated with him. They just got smut on their name because that's how the internet works. That's how media is designed to work. And niggas will click on it, and niggas will watch it and have an opinion.
So it's a bunch of bullshit is what I'm hearing you say.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, is that that's what the news is for though, bro? Like,
no, it's not.
What's the news for?
To provide information. At some point, oh my gosh, I'm about to I play this tough guy role, but you about to bring out the nerd in me. I want to say it was around 87 that there was when you watch the news now and you watch like old clips, and remember they have like Muhammad I can't even talk about my guy name, Muhammad Ali, sitting with this news reporter. At some point in time in U.S. history, it was illegal for one side of a party to get on TV and just say shit. Both sides had to be present in order to refute them and actually give like the information to the people, unbiased, unfiltered, so on and so forth. But it became law to where you don't have to do that shit. You couldn't just get on and run an ad and disparage somebody's name without saying, hey, I'm here, this is how it's paid for, and here's the other side of opinion. So the American public can be informed and not just run like advertising campaigns. They don't, our presidents, our political figures they run themselves like sodas, like a Coca-Cola campaign, to where they're just trying to get out there, name recognition, say whatever, do whatever, no accountability, no real teeth in anything. It's just they running like they just advertising companies, bro. And that's how we pick our presidents and political figures. So that is what the news has reduced itself down to. Who has the biggest check? They're all owned by the same people. So if you're in that group of people that you can just pull certain strings, certain information will never get out there. Never get out there. That's why you hear in the Epstein files and they talking about not even the fourth or fifth string man. We talking about a nigga we didn't know was on planet Earth and associating him with this big ass thing. That's not an accident, bro. And you making me sound like conspiracy brothers.
No. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I just think that I think it's naive to think that you're going to watch the news and you're going to be educated on, the importance and the real shit that's going on that you should really know. Like, even as a child, I would watch it and I remember thinking, who the fuck determines what's important enough to go in the news? Because I'm watching this shit and I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of this. The news is complete bullshit, right? And that's how I felt for a long time. And then I remember, I forget where the fuck I was at. Maybe I was on Reddit, on YouTube. And I remember coming across some kind of content that talked about what is it, if we lived in a utopian society, right? The world was perfect and everything like that. What function would the news have? Like, what would its job be, right? And the answer I saw made a lot of sense to me. It basically said that it would put controls on the government, right? So let's say we're in Texas and the government doing some crazy shit in Montana that we would otherwise never know about. The news's job in that regard is to say, hey, the government's gotten out of hand over here. They're doing things they should. They're fucking up our civil liberties. Be warned and do something about it.
Yes.
That's not what really is going on. I'm agreeing with you. They're running shit like soda campaigns or advertising campaigns. So to that degree, I say it's bullshit. Bro, I'd rather be uninformed.
That shit in Minnesota is probably 10 times worse than what we see. It's like I knew it was bad when I was seeing people live streaming in like LA. This was 6 months ago. They protesting on like Trump or whatever the fuck was going on at said time. I look at the news or look at my stream, my timeline, and it doesn't exist. It does not exist at all. And I'm looking at somebody's live. This shit's not AI. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there, but ABC not covering it. Whatever, all the alphabet boys. None of them are involved. None of them are covering this shit. You can find this shit on like Reddit and like some sub posts, but even Twitter or X is like, I'm not gonna say compromised, but all this shit is not where you should be getting your information. But that's all we have, and it's by design. This shit isn't broken, and it's working very well.
Yes, it is,
and we're participants.
It's working in order to generate attention and revenue. That's what the fuck it's doing.
Yes.
Now, I will say there is, I don't know if you're familiar with this, there is an app called Grounded.
Yes, I'm very familiar with Grounded. Okay, all of the a lot of the creators that I watch, damn, I can't think of my guy's name. FD Signifier is the one that I really, really watch. I think I've sent you some of his clips before. I don't know.
Yeah.
But those type of outlets to where I'm really getting information from, or I sent you a video a couple weeks ago about the Asian, or I think it was Chinese community getting decreasing and becoming more feminine.
Yes.
That's not just them. That's everybody.
Yes.
That's the world. That is the world. Niggas are not having babies. Niggas are not getting married. And niggas are gayer than ever. So stop bitching. Like when I be real mindful of all you niggas be talking about women as if they like subservient and like less than, and like, no, nigga, y'all becoming too comfortable with degrading the value of a woman. You niggas is gay.
bro. You know
It's
what?
gay.
You said no, bro. I think
gay.
they're just. I think they
It's
are.
gay.
I think that they don't have the skill sets, and they've been lied to by Disney, and they've had nothing but poor results with women, and it's their fault. But they're not willing to take accountability because they don't even understand. They think that they're good guys, and they are. But it's like I tell people, women vote with their vagina. If she's not fucking you, then that's not what she responds to. So it's their fault. But I think that, like, again, it's like you watch the news and you're like, okay, I'm informed. I'm trying to do what's right. And it's like, no, bro, you just know what you've been told.
I think that the news is the segue from the conversation we're having with the news and how it works and how it's designed and how it capitalizes on people's fears, the insecurities, and put these images in front of them, and it captivates them, and they frozen, and it evokes emotion out of him. I think people get on the internet and they spew shit about women, and they go, yeah, and it creates a subculture, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger of these motherfuckers who thinking that a bunch of losers are gonna help them to win. It's all fucked up. Like, it's all fucked up.
He said a bunch of losers are gonna help you.
Yes.
When you put it that way, this shit do sound stupid. So what are your thoughts on feminism then? Or feminists?
I'm about to say something real to you. I don't believe in female lesbians. Like, I tell you what, if a nigga tell me he gay, I believe him. I'm not questioning that shit. You stronger than me. I can't do it. I don't have that in me. Nobody gonna touch me in that regard. If a woman tell me she gay, I'm skeptical, kid. Like, I don't believe in that shit. I don't feel like that's natural. I think a woman can be attracted to a woman. I think a woman can love another woman, but to just be hard, fast, just like I know too many women with babies and baby daddies and all that shit. And I'm not saying gay men can't play the same game. However, if a man is questioning his sexuality, he's gone to a point that I don't think it may be possible to come back from, but
wait, what does this have to do with feminism?
Huh?
What does this have to do with feminism?
I don't believe that women are designed to be alpha.
Okay.
And I think with feminism, I associate that with an alpha female.
Okay.
I feel like that's just not.
They're definitely loud. They're here.
I just feel like there's certain situations where a woman has been alpha and it may work for her in that structure, but I don't feel like that's in her nature to be that way.
Yeah, that's a survival tactic. Like
exactly, and it's you probably not only surviving, you probably turn the corner and start thriving, and now it's who you are. You can't take somebody. We talk about this all the time. After you get a certain success point, it's hard to put that toothpaste back in the tube. Motherfucker, this what made me. This what got me here. So kudos to you, strong ass girl. But
hey, you are hilarious.
And
bro.
I'm not saying you're broken. I'm just saying that's not natural. It's not normal. You have adopted, you have mutated, you have transformed into what would make you survive in 2026. That's your story, baby. But don't go just like them loser ass niggas. Don't go bleeding on everybody else. Like, don't try to cultivate or find your community. Be a feminist for real. Stand alone. Do you. Don't gotta sound the horn and do the rally cry. Get your strong ass on.
Yeah, pay your own bills, bitch. Buy your own house.
I have, again, when you get to certain people extremes, bro, I'm never gonna be that person telling a nigga what to do with his body or what she can do, what she can't believe in. Do you, baby? Like, I'm perfectly fine. I have no position to judge. I just can identify some shit, or at least from my perspective, and sometimes I'll give my opinion on it. I can be dead ass wrong. I'm nothing to them.
We talked a little bit about the red pill people and how these niggas who call themselves high value men and all this other shit, right? To me, the feminist is the equal opposite. Like, it's the female loser on the other side who really and truly, I think they don't like their daddy. That's what I think it is. I think they daddy let them down, and so now they paint all men with that brush, and then they kind of have this herd mentality. You know what I'm saying? And you're nicer about it. When I see a strong, again, I go to my little dance classes, my Kazumba classes. I'm dancing with alpha females, right? And like it's a synergistic thing. Like, I can feel the tension. Like, I'm supposed to be leading the interaction, and I'm like, hey, baby, you a little stiff. You wanna? She was like, oh, I'm sorry. You can tell. I said, you've been stressed. You've been making decisions all day, telling niggas what to do. I got it. Calm down. It's so, bro. It's hilarious. So when I see a strong, independent woman, I'm like, they got your ass. They got your ass. You out here working hard. and you kill it, and you not finna go back. You not finna find
exactly.
You're not about to go out here and find a guy who's doing better than you and then attach yourself to him and then give up what got you here because that's too scary for you. So now you can kind of got yourself in this position.
Why would you? And so for me, it's not, I don't get mad about it. I just feel, I don't know. It's just the way of life. I feel not everybody gonna walk my path. I'm not gonna walk everybody else's path. It's just, as a human with some senses, use the motherfucker, all of it if you can, and be able to identify, like, okay, that's what's going on over there. Not judge it, not ridicule it. I'm not gonna push the bitch off the bridge.
Just
I'm not
understand
gonna, learn from it. Learn from everything and everybody.
Yeah, I love it. All right, bro. Let's get to this next one. I want to hit the Nick Cannon and Dr. Umar one. Was that? I think this happened this week. Yeah, 2 days ago.
It's new.
Had they not sat down before?
I feel like they've done this before.
Okay.
Before you start, I want to say kudos to Nick Cannon, because I don't know on what universe I'm going to allow a nigga that don't have what I have in no form or fashion, because the conversation is going to be sitting around the amount of bitches Nick get, right? You don't get bitches like me.
Who you talking about? Dr. Umar?
Like me.
You talking about Dr. Umar?
You, huh?
You saying Dr. Umar doesn't get it like Nick Cannon?
Bro, look how Nick. Once you press play, you don't understand to where it's like the respect as a man and just the comfort in his skin. Now I'm not even defending Nick as far as, because I honestly may believe with everything Umar is saying, but who the fuck are you, nigga?
I don't
clearly get bitches. I clearly got money.
I see what you're saying. I don't think that they're that far off though. Like in terms of, now Nick Cannon probably gets a higher quality, a higher caliber of woman all day. But so I don't know if you saw, bro. So I guess he had the school was taken away from him, or it was about to be taken away, or something like that, right? And so he was running out of money. And so he went on this whole little campaign where he's like, hey, I'm doing a bunch.
He was taking bitches out for $400.
Basically. The nigga got bitches, is what I'm saying. You can't do that. You cannot call that play if you don't have it. Now, he doesn't have the popularity or the prestige of a Nick Cannon.
No. See, the thing is, Nick Cannon got some of the baddest bitches of all time. Not of all time. Nick Cannon
of our lifetime, maybe, but
no. Of all, like Nick Cannon's resume, his roster, I think he can go toe to toe with anybody. I feel like this may be the game I've ever said in my life.
I'm not about to sit here and objectify these beautiful queens, but I hear what you're saying. Nick
Cannon is a legend.
I felt the same way about Joe Budden. I felt the same way about Joe Budden at one point. I get what you're saying.
I feel like there's the Joe Buddens of the world, and then you got Nick Cannons. I can't name off the top of my head.
You're basing it on looks, right?
Everything. I can't even, primarily looks, 100%. But then you got bitches like, you got a $500 million ex-wife.
So you're talking about success.
All of the above. From those little ghetto wilding out girls that Nick Cannon used to put on the show. You're like, who is this bitch? Like, some of the most beautiful women on earth are Nick Cannon's baby mamas. So he's also one of the richest motherfuckers in entertainment. It's Nick Cannon.
Yes.
So if I'm sitting next to yo, can't keep a school ass telling me about what? So even though Umar is going to be right, at least I think I agree with everything he's about to say. Nick Cannon just handled it so well, so player. Like his ego don't even really.
I see what you're saying. You're saying Nick Cannon is comfortable in his skin and with his results enough to have this conversation sitting across.
And still being open-minded to record this shit, take the ridicule, put it out to the world, and hopefully to him, this is not just content, bro.
Do you feel as though this was a conversation where they were both respectful to one another?
Absolutely. And honest.
Okay. I think that Dr. Umar is a character. Like that's what he is. He is a pundit. Okay, a cultural pundit. Nick Cannon is a businessman. So I think that's the difference that what we're looking at here. Like this school is never coming to fruition. Okay. Ain't nobody enrolled as far as I know.
Damn.
Like his value to me, and we've talked about this, is his entertainment. The nigga is entertaining. If he lost that, I don't give a fuck about nothing Dr. Umar is talking about.
I do want the Frederick Douglass Garvey. I know the name of the school if I really think about it. All right. The Frederick
and
Douglass
the fact that
Garvey
you even
Leadership
know that
Academy.
that's marketing. That just shows how.
But what I'm saying is, I would like for that to exist in the real world. I would like for that to come to fruition. It ain't happening though.
Yes, and that's what Marquette Devon. That nigga's actually doing it. The guy who had the video.
Play the clip, man.
I would say in response to that I agree. A man, a very successful man, in this age of,
bro, you've ruined this for me. You're right. Because I didn't stop and look at it from the perspective of who the fuck is this nigga? You ruined it. Now I don't even care what he got to say.
But he's right though. He's right. Because there's still, again, you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. You don't.
So I don't even think they're disagreeing. I think they're saying two totally different things that are both true.
Yeah.
Overnight divorce.
Go ahead.
What
people don't talk about when they talk about Nick Cannon's like all these kids and shit, Nick Cannon got lupus.
Mm-hmm.
He has an autoimmune disease that can kill him. Luckily, he got the resources to fight it and look as good as he looks. His skin's good. His hair look healthy. But that man dying. We all are dying. But he's having a different relationship with death that nobody's talking about. And motherfucker, I may want to Johnny Appleseed this motherfucker. I may, be planting everywhere I go. Is it right? Is it wrong? Does it make him a narcissist like Umar ends up calling him? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But none of us had that much money, power, influence, and options not to be Nick Cannon. So it's easy for us to sit back and judge him. But I want to talk about the value of marriage. So I want to get to...
Okay.
Has a lot to lose.
Yeah, let me go back.
Success.
High peace. Here, brothers like 50 Cent say, I made a lot of mistakes, but I've never made that one. And when we think of what the institution of marriage is, how does it really benefit today's successful man to make you say, all right, I do want to dedicate myself to one woman that, so we can both be deemed high functioning?
I would say in response to that I agree. A man, a very successful man, in this age of overnight divorce, has a lot to lose getting married. However, I think the reason why we still have to consider the union is we have to reflect on what the purpose of marriage is in the first place. And marriage is an institution where we regulate the conduct and intimacy between men and women to make sure that the products of those unions, which are the children, are raised in a structured environment so that they become psychologically healthy individuals who can contribute to the maintenance and perpetuation of the community as opposed to being agents of its destruction.
Right.
So marriage is necessary to guarantee that children are being raised in the safe spaces that they need to become the healthy individuals that the community depends upon to further itself. With that being said, we don't necessarily get married because it is good for us, but we get married because it is good for the community. With that being said,
we can pause it right there. I actually agree. I agree with that.
What the fuck you gonna argue about?
He's right. He's right. Another thing I wanted to say this about Dr. Umar, because I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about him over my career. The nigga's incredibly entertaining, as I've already said. I think he's intelligent. Like that right there was an intelligent take, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He also speaks a lot of bullshit. He be just talking, just to talk a lot of the time. I don't know. It's not that I disagree with this part. I think it could be better worded. He said, the institution of marriage is necessary to guarantee the outcome of psychologically well-off kids who can become a positive thing to the community instead of the detriment. Because that's what marriage was. It was started so that it was literally just a coming together. I need a child and you need a nigga to take care of you.
Yep.
While like that's all it is. So it ain't had shit to do with love. It ain't had shit to do with nothing else. It was simply that. But like, you need marriage to guarantee. If I don't think that's true, because I know people who grew up in 2-parent households or married.
But
go ahead.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I think that the guarantee isn't in the household. The guarantee is in the community. So
Wait.
yes.
Okay, go ahead. What do you mean?
Yes, because I have parents in my house, there's a chance that I still may fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, and everybody in this motherfucking neighborhood and community also have this same privilege, the guarantee, I agree with him, we stand a better chance. I may fuck up, but the chances and the odds increase if everybody around me in this bitch, if this entire village has the same infrastructure, we will succeed. You can guarantee us being more successful. Looking for the outlier here and there to dissolve the argument and stance is like, that's dumb. Don't, again, throw out the baby with the bathwater. Somebody gonna fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
But for the greater good, for the greatest amount of people, he's right.
So then you're saying that he's saying, if we have a community where there's 2-parent households, and that's the norm,
yes,
you're guaranteed that will guarantee that these kids are going to be of benefit to their community, not the
as opposed to the neighborhood across town with no marriage, single parents, whether it be single mothers, single fathers, whatever. The kids aren't growing up to show they don't have anything to really bounce their futures off of. Or even know how to handle certain conflicts, or even know, how do I treat my woman? How do I be a wife?
Got you.
Your
Okay.
parents teach you that.
So I see the perspective. I don't think. What do we say? We're saying 2-parent households are the key, like that being the norm, right?
Mm.
I think that does set us up. That would make the Black community better than what it is.
Could you guarantee that
it would be better?
Yeah.
In some ways, yes, absolutely. Okay. In some ways, yes. However, I know, again, working in tech, I met a lot of Middle Eastern people our age, millennials, right? Where they've had the 2-parent household. Like, this is the norm in their community. And again, bro, these niggas have so much anxiety. They are depressed. They don't like themselves. Now, you don't know this because if you look at the outside, master's degrees, 6-figure careers, live a great life. He's got married or he's got kids, if they've managed to do that, because we know younger men are struggling with that. And so their struggles are different. It's different. They have like self-worth issues, right? And it's because in their culture, they believe if you don't have a master's degree, right, you're the scum of the earth. Oh, by the way, by the time you get your career, regardless if you're making 60, 70, 80, or 90, whatever, nigga, the day you start your job, we're retired. You're taking care of us now. That's a lot of pressure. Nigga, that's a lot of pressure, right? And so I step back and I look at this perspective and I used to think, man, the Black community is so messed up and we got all these problems and da-da-da. Then I start working with these other communities. I'm like, nah, bro, these niggas got problems too. They got problems too. And you don't know until you're up close with them. You're getting a beer with them after work. You're on the phone with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to befriend these people. So I don't think that the 2-parent household is incredibly important. But I think what's more important is the culture, which is, and to me, the culture is just thoughts, behaviors, beliefs that we all believe to be true, that we all believe to be normal and true, that we kind of pass around like that, like the standards of the community. I guess that's what I'm saying. The beliefs, the mental standards, the behavioral standards, that's right. Almost like the dignity of the community is what's most important to creating this outcome.
Okay, I completely agree with you. And I think that your analogy is kind of spot on. The only difference is, I believe that if we're talking about two of those two cultures, if you set them up side by side, you're telling me that you got a front row seat to see that other cultures aren't thriving the way that
they're not perfect.
Look on
they're not perfect. We got problems. They got problems. They just look different. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't comfortably say I wouldn't exchange my social status or my social problems.
I wouldn't. I would not. Me personally, these niggas that I've met, bro. Like, I'll give you an example, and I'm not going to use anybody's name.
All right, I hate to sound so grim, but are they killing themselves?
No, No, I've not met any that have done that, but like they keep stopping. Like they'll start like a business or start a career and then get way depressed, start popping pills, start over, lose their job, and then start over again. And I'm doing well, I'm getting a relationship, I get cheated on. Whole life is just off. I'm popping pills, I'm at the doc. Like they just start and stop. I no.
It just sounds like their resilience hasn't been. I feel like we are a very resilient people. I don't think there isn't a creed of people, especially in America, more resilient than us, but that come through early stages of trial and tribulation. It seems as if like what you're experiencing or what you're articulating, at least to me, is if they come up with a different set of problems and resilience later on in life, and it just looks different as opposed to us who struggle through our development years, and then through our life we tend to get it a little bit more together. That's why I can't wait to my 40s, bro. I cannot wait.
Yeah. I think it might, to simplify it, I think the expectations are different. Like they have, like one of the things I've heard them say often is that like I just want to make my parents proud. I want to make my dad proud. I've never said that. That thought is
Hey,
never
you know what
crossed
making my mom proud was, and I think I told you this before.
What? I know it's something ignorant. I know it's something ignorant.
Okay. Don't go to jail. Graduate high school.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, get a job with benefits.
Okay, something simple, something doable, right? My mother's expectations were have light-skinned babies. That's all she wanted me to do.
She actually told you that shit?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Have light-skinned babies. And I ended up doing it too.
Mom?
How old is she?
How dark? Her complexion.
I guess I would say she's my color.
Colorism was big.
I call it regular black. I don't know what you regular black to me.
I'm regular black. Okay, I'll take it.
I like to believe like this is true. They're like our skin color is based on like how close we were to the equator, right? So motherfuckers in Poland and the ice caps, they weren't close to the equator, so they're not as dark. This is what I believe. I can't prove it. I believe way long time ago, the realest nigga alive on earth that started it was my color. And then we had people who were closer to the equator who got darker, people who got further away, so they're not lighter. I call me the original Negro. Like I believe he was this color. I can't prove it. That's just what I believe.
I believe too. I think Jesus look a lot like me as opposed to goddamn Mel Gibson or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, we got some comments in here. 2K, what's going on, my dog? I think it's.
You are really good at calling these names out.
Yeah, this.
I can read English. Like I think it's a natural process that men become more feminine. But his name.
No, I know him in real life.
Okay.
We talk. I think it's a natural
what's happening, bro?
That men become more feminine. Spaces, my guy, was going on.
I learned that name from the last time.
I'm light skinned because my grandmother wanted light skinned grandkids. Straight up.
Straight up. I asked how dark your mom was or her complexion because my mom mentioned to me as an adult though. I don't know why the fuck your mom was telling you that how old were you when she said that shit?
Bro, my mother is horribly irresponsible. It don't matter how
old were you, bro?
How old was I? This is a child. I don't remember.
That is
like
crazy.
This is from a young age. And it wasn't like you better grow. It wasn't that. It was, I really do hope you grow up one day and you give me some light skin. It was like a hope and a wish.
Damn, like you'll be successful. I'm just glad you didn't bring home no white. Start with the white girl and just take. Oh Lord.
I ended up doing it. I ended up doing it too.
I just hope I don't know we'll be as cool if you had a white woman. I just say that. I got a little bit of that umo in me.
You know,
I got a little bit of that umo in me.
That's a topic, bro. That's a real topic.
A little bit of that umo in me.
I tell niggas, ideally, if you're a black man, you know what I'm saying, get you a black queen. Ideally. At the end of the day, though, that's your life. I would prefer you wake up next to a motherfucker who treats you well. So if it ends up being another race, then hey, bro, live your life. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like, I'm not finna sit here, bro. So the same. Here's another difference in at least the Middle Eastern community, right? Now the nigga could be lying. I don't think he's lying, but he could be. I remember I was talking about homie, and same dude who I say popping pills and can't really get it together. I was talking to him about his culture and like dating and women, and there were like
Hey, that complexion shit, colorism, that's across all cultures.
Oh yeah. But these niggas all tend to seem to be the same color to me for the most part. We're talking about his group of people dating, and there's these hookah lounges. Like I went to one with bro one time, and nigga, everyone knew him. Like we're chitting and chatting, and we're playing like Monopoly or some shit, like the card game Monopoly. And everybody is stopping him every 2 minutes. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's up? I'm like, okay, this nigga's popular here, right? And I'm like, so what is dating like? And he was like, I was like, no, how do you approach women? What do you say? He was like, no, bro, when I go to my bars and my hookah spots, like the women come to me. Like they come to the men and they're like, hey, you seem like are you an engineer? Okay, here, take my number. It's different. Nigga, that's different. So from that perspective, yeah, I would trade places because that shit is different. That shit is different.
You gotta go be the engineer first.
Sure. Well, what I'm saying is, and I've got homies in Atlanta who are engineers and they kind of have the same thing. But even then, they're approaching the women. But still, bro, like that shit is seen as not cool for the longest as a black man. And then you become a man and you got your career. And then
I just ask myself, does the woman that I want approach me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see that as the flex that is supposed
I'm
to
saying
be.
It's easy. I'm not a flex. I'm saying it's easier.
It's is 100%.
Oh yeah, I'm all about easy. Nigga, I'm all about easy. Easy is my favorite word.
Easy get you to form some of them fucked up opinions about the women and what they want and so on and so forth. Put in the work. But I'm consistent in that. Like,
wait, say it again. Say that first part again.
Like the easy way out of having that woman approach you, and more than likely she's not being the woman that you want because you're not even seeking her out. She's just the one with the courage to say something. Like I
like a courageous woman.
Hey, as a nigga, you should know how easy it is to say something to a motherfucker because you're attracted to them. That is easy, or at least it should be.
Nah, but I feel
like you be hanging around a bunch of niggas that ain't got no hair.
No, here's what you don't understand, bro. Like I think you're trying to do this humble brag thing. You keep talking about easy. Everybody didn't start at a McDonald's drive-through, my nigga. It is not easy. Bro, I know you came up through the fire. That's not the lived reality for most men, bro.
I think we are both victims of our own worlds and our own echo chambers. Sure. I may not hang out with people. I tend to hang out with people who have more similar lived experiences to me. And just by your profession alone, you're going to be around niggas with no real connection or lesser connection with dealing with real people. You're going to deal with people who are real good at computer shit.
Yeah.
But that's who you're around. I'm not saying that's wrong. I hang out 8 hours more than my family and my real friends with like-minded professionals in the professional setting, but that professional shit and the personal shit don't always blend, especially when your professional setting puts you with a certain level of money. And that money you think should get you access, and access should get you bitches, but don't, because you don't know how to talk to people on a human level. So it all correlates to me, just like get out and touch people. I think if you're good in sales or just people in general, you'll prosper in a relationship because you know how to accommodate people's needs. You learn how to listen a little bit more and develop real game and not just trying to get the bitch drunk.
For sure.
Whatever.
Okay, so check this out. I'm agreeing with you. I tell people, I mean, how long have you been in sales? How long have you done sales?
That's a good question because professionally, I'm not even in sales no more. I'm out. I moved on up to the east side. I did it for 3 years, but before that, I'm still a street nigga. I'm still a street nigga.
So here's what I tell people: people who succeed in sales, you did it for 3 years and you've got some more experience. Cool. Those aren't regular people, bro. Like sales is the one career where like everything else in your life has to be in order, because if not, it will fuck you up, and it's
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you have survivor's bias, bro. Like you're very good at what you do.
I agree.
And so you're like, well, it should be. That's not easy, bro. It's not. If it were easy, everybody would have your results, and they don't.
You don't know how to get into a backseat with two strangers. Hopefully, that whatever you bring to the table, they're gonna hold up their end of the bargain. You got to be able to speak their language, know their code, read through their accents. It's like real street level grounded shit.
No experience whatsoever. No experience.
That's why I'm able to go sit in front of the white man at his living room table and close a deal.
I believe it.
And so it's just like, if I can survive real life and death experiences, the girl's not gonna scare me. Yes, she's out of my league. Absolutely. But so what? Like, And I feel like those are the experiences that people will denounce and be like, "Oh, you're different." It's not due to my appearance
It's
or
due to your trauma growing up and
exactly.
survival. Yes. And when they say, oh, they like street niggas, I'm like, I get it now. These niggas be brilliant, bro. I get it. Like, to be able to do that, like your head's always on a swivel. This is part of the reason why I'm kind of naive when it comes to trusting people, because it's like I don't go places and I don't assume that people. I've never had to do that, and I don't.
But you're very well. I'm not gonna say you per se, but it's like y'all. I don't even want to loop you in it. There's a group of people who will be on guard, but with women.
Yes,
as if they have to protect themselves
that
against
was,
them or
that
have
was
to
me
load up
for
and
years, bro.
strategize.
That was me for years, nigga. Years. And there's good reason for it. There's good reason for it. I've told you, and I already know what you're gonna say. Oh, he should have known. I went to this premarital counseling class, right? Tall dude, sharp dude, glasses, in a suit, and we're talking about finances, right? He's talking about finances within couples and marriages, and he's not married himself, right?
Yeah.
Dude said he had a spreadsheet. He was on his hunt for a wife, right? He had a spreadsheet of all the dates that he took bitches on, the amounts and where they went and the name.
Hey,
and
shout
all
out to him for having a spreadsheet. Because apparently that's half your niggas' problems. Y'all don't even have enough data. Get some data.
Yes. Okay. Boy, I got a lot of data. So I think the number was $47,000 he spent on dates. Yeah, I know. Looking for a wife. Now, immature younger me who was defensive with women was like, those hoes was taking advantage of him. Right? That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is, well, a fair exchange is not a robbery. These hoes didn't make you take them out. You chose to do that. You chose
I
to
agree.
do it. And he probably did it from a place of like, I want to wow her. I want to show her a good time. I want to show her that I can, like, I think he was naive. I think he's a good guy. Right? Again, if you're tired of being a good guy, you want to get your wife fucking you again, 30dayfix.net. Okay. And so it's like, all right, what's the balance here? Today, me says women today have poor character. They will, like, they daddies or they grandmas or they aunties or whoever never told them, hey, don't you accept gifts, money, time from a man who you have no intention of giving yourself to or doing anything with. That's bitch behavior. And a lot of these, they do that, right? And they don't reciprocate. They have no intention of reciprocating, right? To me, that's poor character. And so the defensiveness comes from like, bro, like, I'm a good nigga with a good heart who's really looking to, you know what I'm saying, find his way and find his love and all these other things. And I'm out here being taken advantage of, whether it's their fault or it's my fault. The shit ain't going how I want it to go. So now you have this defensiveness up, right? So that's where,
which is normal, what you should. People across the board, women, niggas, a job interview, be defensive, like read everything.
Yes. And I think that they've just not had the success. I don't know if they have a lot of female friends. And that's another thing, nigga. You end up in a friend zone. Now you giving this bitch time and attention and all this other, and you still not. So it's like there's a lot of different ways that you can engage with a woman in a way that she gets what she wants, but you don't. And then you become upset and hostile. You know what I'm saying? So that's the experience. That's why they are like that. And then the red pill shit online don't make it no better.
I think if I was to tell you, or if you were to watch me interact with a woman that I'm courting, you would 100% believe that I am simp or a trick. But the reality of the situation is I like nice shit. So if I'm gonna go go get food, it's gonna be nice food. And guess what, bitch? You just get to come along with me. And if you're close enough to me and I really care about you, okay, when I go to the store, I get this. So guess what? I'm gonna get another one for you. So just by proximity, my spreadsheet will probably look like homeboys. Yeah. If I'm courting a bunch of women and a bunch of shit going on, if I'm not even necessarily trying to impress her, but I'm doing me the way I like to do it, it's gonna get expensive. The issue is when you're doing shit that's not you or becoming of you and shit that you can't even maintain or handle, and you trying to woo this bitch and it don't work out. Now you fucked up, as opposed to a nigga. So
the motivation is the issue.
Bitch, I was already gonna eat this fucking medium rare steak. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit with the what you call it, the Oscar. I want the goddamn shrimp on it. I want the whole I need that. Oscar. I know what you call that shit, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. They got the shrimp and the fish or the crab or whatever in the little. Yeah.
Let me get that. Now I gotta get two of them.
Yeah. I got you.
Food tastes a little better when she cute on the other side of the table.
Oh my
so
goodness.
it don't even. And that's the issue, nigga. If you gonna be in the drive-through, be in the drive-through. Because 9 times out of 10, she probably was gonna be in the drive-through. So if you trying to, I think the key to a man or in a successful one is no matter what room you walk in, being able to still be yourself. If my mom was, I don't know if you heard the door open and close, but Trinity Gas was sitting right on the other side of this camera. Minutes ago, she went back in there. She's sitting there, texting me on the side, like, "Okay, I come sit your ass down." So my mama, my woman, my kids, well, not my kids. I try to, try to keep it PG around the kids the best I can. But I'm consistent. My boss, whomever, I'm consistent. And if you have that consistency within yourself, bro, you should be able to navigate different social settings, whether it be, again, work, wife, homies, whatever. Be steadfast in who you are, and everything should work itself out. Get experiences, fail, bump your head, have some heartbreak, especially if you overweight. Get your heart broke, my nigga. yeah, that should help. Yeah, fat boy, lose some weight. Yeah,
that's true. That should have helped.
That's the best dietary supplement I've ever experienced.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Nigga, you ain't ever had your heartbreak and lose 15 in a week?
Nah, most of my heartbreak happened as a teenager. So
you ain't have no weight to lose.
Basically. and I got too much, bro, with a wife and kids now. I've got too much. I can't deal. Not today. Not at 34. No, not at 34. That's
man. I just want people to get out there and don't be discouraged, man. Don't try to form an opinion on any, especially with women, because just go be gay. Stop bitching about them.
Again, I think that these men can have disgruntled upsetness, because, bro, I love my wife. She spends more time with me than anyone. And she gets on my fucking nerves. It's two sides of the same coin. So it's okay to be frustrated. I think that you need to get you some game and get you some coaching, the 30dayfix.net, so you can start getting the results that you want. But defensiveness that's not where you want to live. But again, it's so much bullshit out here on the internet. It's like, where do you go?
You're right. I agree. And I think before we move on to the next segment, I also want to say I love my woman wholeheartedly. She gets on my fucking nerves as well. And the number one thing that I can't stand when she does is if, like, the same problem over and over and over and over.
And I got to repeat myself.
It's not even to repeat myself. Why you knew this was going to happen. You anticipating this happen. It happened, and yet you still got that same reaction. It still cut you just as deep. And I'm seeing that behavior from a lot of you niggas. I expect that from my women. I do. You niggas is disappoint me.
Did you say all of that just to get some brownie points? Because she's sitting on the side of the camera right now.
No, she walked out. She walked out.
Okay.
She walked out.
So yeah, bro, I'm just saying. I think maybe you should give these niggas some grace, because they don't have.
They ain't fucking me. She get grace because she fucking me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say y'all niggas give yourselves some grace. Give yourselves some grace. I understand what it's like. Because they're not. It's not simple, bro. Women are not intuitive. They are not straightforward. You're gonna have to bump your head a lot, and it's not even just bumping your head. It's learning once you bump your motherfucking head. Okay, I'm not gonna do that shit no more. I'm not gonna blame them, but I'm also not gonna do that shit no more. And I don't think that niggas have enough repetitions. Do you love your failures? Are you like, man, thank God that happened to me because I'm a better man for it? Are you able to fall in love with that shit? I look back at it like that sometimes, yes. But to be honest with you, bro, I'm usually just in the moment. Like, you know how they be like, oh, a real man is stoic and calm, and don't let him sweat you. Like, bitch, I'm upset right now, and I'm not finna try to hide it from you. I'm disappointed. I told my wife I was disappointed yesterday, 2 days ago. I'm like, this is really how I'm not finna try to hide how I feel. This is how I feel. And if you don't, I recommend you just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me figure out my thoughts, and then I'll come to you. But this is truly how I feel. And I think that that's one of my conflicts right now. It's like, you want to lead and you want to seem calm and in control, but bitch, I'm not all the time. I'm not.
Yeah.
I am not.
I feel like as a man, you should have those moments, but you also set the standard too. So it's a constant, like, don't come to me on 10, because I don't ever come to you on 10. And so I feel like if I come to her on 10, then that gives her at least 3 to 5 opportunities to where she feel like she can do the same shit, like she can get her shit off. And because I don't want you to try to get your shit off on me, I'm gonna handle, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be fair as possible because I know
Yeah.
if you gonna take it to a level I can't. I just can't. So I try
Mhm.
to temper my shit. Not saying I'm not perfect. Not saying I won't be disappointed and shit. But it's like, damn, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with her shit. I ain't trying to do that shit.
Yeah. And you know what I've learned, bro, is that it's sometimes the answer is just to witness her emotions. I ain't trying to fix shit. I ain't trying to move you out the
I
emotions.
suck
I
at
ain't trying
that,
to
bro.
understand. Just
I suck at that, bro. And I got a house full of women. That's probably like I'm not good at that shit. Just
and
like
so here's
shut
the
the
thing.
fuck up
I'm
and
gonna give
listen.
you grace, nigga, because you got a house full of women. You just do the best you can. You just make it day to
Hey
day.
man. Yeah.
Grace. Cause I could be
No,
like, nigga, you should be better. All them goddamn women now. You should be so
I
much better at
should.
it.
I should. Two things can be true. I'm telling you shit. I'm working on it. I think I'm better than most, but that's just me trying to make myself feel better. I don't know. They could probably think I suck in there. They probably sitting around right now having their own
Bro,
live stream talking about how daddy ain't shit. I don't
bro.
know.
You know what I also learned is that like bro, it's crazy. I remember I would go to restaurants. This is the only time I will let my wife like cause a scene. I don't like don't cause no scene. I don't, that shit is ghetto. Don't call. But we go to a restaurant and the service is not good. Oh, the scene is just go for it, right? And I would see how she could go from like calm to really upset to calm again. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you do that because I can't. Like, I'm not gonna be able to calm down that quickly. And what I learned is two things. One, they literally can move from one emotion to the next faster than we can. Like that is
Yes.
biologically. And then two, the emotions we have the same emotions, but they feel them on a deeper level.
Yes.
So like what would make you feel sad would make her depressed. What would make you annoyed makes her really angry. And so I just wake up and I'm like, bro, thank God I'm not a woman because that's a lot of swinging. That's a, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
I feel like
witnessing
that's a lack of control. And I really
yes.
I don't like not having that ability to kind of
yes
maneuver how I want. Because if the emotion is in control, I'm not. I know that sounds cliche as fuck, but nigga, if you understand, I don't even think we need to divulge into that shit.
Because I'm angry
man.
now I'm thinking and I'm contemplating doing shit that I normally wouldn't do.
Exactly, especially as a man, you always talking about how I resort to violence because I do, but especially as a man, when you only so angry you can get, but before that becomes a possibility in some form of fashion.
Yeah, and it's like,
I
bro,
want to
let
keep
me
my
just
hands and
remove
feet to
myself
myself, bro. I really
from
do.
the situation. Yeah. And so witnessing, coming back to witnessing, is just, bro, this will help. This will help. I promise you. I'm giving away one of my secrets. You just tell them whatever emotion you see, you just say, it seems like you're angry. Seems like you're upset. Seems like you're sad. Seems like I'm helping them figure out what their emotions is in real time without trying to figure out why or whatever. It seems like you're angry. Yeah, I am, because that bitch said this and she did it. Oh, okay. Seems like you're really upset that she did what. Yeah, and you just keep letting them go. And then by the time they're done, it's gone. And it's like, all right, on to the next thing.
Hey, but the cool part about that ain't no woman trick, bro. That's a human thing, bro. It's a human thing.
It helps themselves too. It helps themselves. Yes.
All right, bro. What we got next, bro?
Next we ain't got to the juicy shit yet. Next we got
the
lady, the one who's talking about how to be the battery in the man's back and all that shit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Last night I saw this and I was like, did she no, she didn't. I just came across it. And I sent it to my wife and I was like, hey, she got a book. I really hope don't nobody buy it and learn how to do that, because the woman who buys this book, she probably gonna get everything from me she want, man. Yeah, please don't buy this book. She went and bought the book and she read the first opening paragraph to me and I was like, holy shit. Like this, I want to read. I'm not gonna read it because if I read it, I'm gonna try to like, bitch, why you not doing this? I'm not gonna do that.
She told you.
But bro, this woman is special, bro. This woman is special. Let's jump in. Wait, where's the volume? There we go.
Man, you typically are. You're not feeling like, and that's what Tyrese is talking about. When he's not feeling like the best version of himself, do you know what to say? Do you know what to say to literally speak life back into him? Mm-hmm. And a lot of women in those times, because they feel like there's things that he may not be doing or whatever, they have a way of making a bad situation worse by pulling out all the things he's already feeling insecure about and surfacing that shit to the top and expecting a positive response out of it. And that right there is a lack of emotional intelligence by the forest. His anger, his depression, his grief, his lack of drive is data. Emotions are data, right? His pain is data. Him saying, yo, I don't feel like it, the world is against me, is data. What do you do with that information? I'm gonna speak life through you, and then I'm gonna suck it in. Let me take all that bad shit out of you. I'm gonna tell you, if he's depressed, I'm spitting it out though.
Right, don't again.
I ain't swallowing no sad cum.
Don't swallow no depression.
When that nigga in a good mood,
Hey, I let her down. I'm disappointed.
What you say?
I'm letting her down. I ain't gonna even front or even pretend to last a long time.
Let's keep
Swallow sad cum.
Give me that. You know what I'm saying? If you feeling
Swallow
good, give me that
y'all
semen. Give me that liquid motivation in my mouth. But if you're not feeling good, bro, I'm not swallowing that. I'm
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna spit it. I'm gonna spit it.
Spit
Neither
it right.
of us want that in our body. Nah, but on some real shit, like in that moment, that's when it's important to kind of like affirm him. And then after you get him to a certain place, you show him how much of a man you feel like he is, and you take him and you seduce him and you pull him into you, and you tell him, I'm gonna keep sucking it until you believe you that, until I hear you telling me you tell me you that. And every time you tell me it and I believe
I didn't
you,
watch
I
this
believe
far.
you, the
This
deeper this throat
This
is
is
gonna
crazy.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. She different. It's not her. It's the shit she knows and the way she behaves. She knows something most women don't. This is great. Get your woman.
How much longer is this clip? Because I wonder. I'm very interested in how she got to where she is now.
5 minutes longer, 4 minutes longer.
Oh shit! I don't necessarily feel like we need to, because she getting too erotic for your boy. But
you can't contain yourself.
Yeah, hey, I told you, bro. I would disappoint this lady. Jesus Christ. But I think everything she's saying, I agree with. I hope in her book she talks about the journey to get to that point, because you're looking at somebody. I'm not gonna say she's a finished product or perfection, but she's definitely been on a journey.
Yes.
And it's easy for people who got these. She's very insightful. She's speaking from experience. Like, how you get there? How you know that it was safe?
I have a feeling because of her age. I'm just gonna assume she's 40 something. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume she's from Louisiana or somewhere like that, and her grandma taught her a lot of good things. That's what I'm going to assume. Because I've seen quite a few of her clips, but I've never seen her talk about the journey. I've never seen her talk about, I used to be like this, and this, and then I learned and did it. I've never heard.
What did the man do for it to click in your mind? Was it just tutelage from your grandma, your mama who told you how to be a wife? Or was it something a man did, said, or dichotomy in your relationship that just freed you and became this? Because I feel like that is probably not, if more important than what she's saying. Because I feel like as a man, that's what I want to fucking learn. Who unlocked you, bitch? Who twisted that Rubik's Cube up and ta-da?
I think you're right. I think somebody made her feel safe. But I mean, I'm pretty sure she's also in a relationship. And I remember I've seen her and her guy like make content together, and I'm just like, bro. So to answer your question, he's very big about pleasing her, like sexually speaking. Like he's like, you about to get a few, like you about to get off. Like I'm about to, and afterwards she's like, now I gotta make this nigga day better now, because they're kind of doing the same thing to one another. Right. So I think
Isn't
he
that
unlocked
beautiful?
her sexually.
Isn't that beautiful? The
Definitely.
sexual side of aside, even though that's that's important, if not number one. Having somebody that is willing to constantly match your energy or fill that void, bridge that gap for you. Come, like, bro, that's the goal. And I don't think that's the woman that is just approaching you, bro. I just don't.
I think that
it can be at some point eventually.
Yes. I think that because a woman approaching you just means she's bold enough to let you know she wants something from you. That's all it really means.
Thank you. Woo.
However, I've been at bars before and had, strippers or escorts like approach me, and so it doesn't really mean they like me.
I'm glad
so
you know that.
You're right. Huh?
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Knowing you the lick, knowing you the mark, knowing the love is fake. But that again, that's street shit that I've adopted and just took that skill. I think I was at my daughter's daddy-daughter dance Friday, 2 days ago. And the teacher came up to me and she was trying to tell me my kid was just like, she wasn't telling me my kid was bad, but she was dry snitching on my baby, right? She was dry snitching, saying she's such a great joy, even though sometimes I have to needs to talk at appropriate time. She said some slick shit like that. And I looked at her, old ass white lady. I'm like, I know my baby a lot, but it's my job not to dim her light, but just point it in the right direction. And I feel like all the data, all the information, all the experiences we get from people, like, don't ever throw it away. Just use it and point it in the right direction, bro. And I feel like we'll all be better people for it. And it's going to benefit your relationship more than anything. The better you are going to be with your partner.
Yes. Agreed.
Like putting all the equity and stake on finding the right woman is kind of futile, bro. If you ain't shit, she ain't gonna be shit, and y'all deserve each other.
For sure, straight up. I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that, though, because I think that you're right. You end up getting you attract
not what you want, but who you are.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I think you attract more than who you are. I think you attract all kind of shit. I think I really do believe that for every type of man who knows himself and, you know, who expresses his uniqueness even a little bit, there's a bitch out there who, like, you do it for. It ain't got shit to do with you. This nigga's like you, that she like, and there's nothing you could say or do to not make her like you, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna attract that, and then you might dress a certain way one day, and you attract some more shit. It's on you to choose, okay, which of these women am I going to entertain long term? That is where discernment comes in at, right?
Yeah.
And I tell guys, you can't have any relationship with any kind of woman. You can only have a specific kind of relationship with a specific kind of woman.
That's it.
And I'm also not gonna act like I'm holier than thou. I think every man has tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. And it's naive. It's naive. But if you look at it from a naive perspective, it makes sense.
Talking about she a hoe. Nigga, duh. She always was gonna be that. And you're upset because she wasn't able to change into this person that you wanted her to be. It was only because you got happy that she was fucking you back and y'all had mutual interests, but she was never gonna be that woman that you needed her to be. And that's okay. That is
and
okay.
It takes going through that enough times to realize that.
Yeah, but I think,
or learning from someone else.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, man. I just feel like as much as even I got on this camera and I said I don't really fuck with the white girls as like being with a white girl. I don't mean that shit seriously. Like, if you were with a white woman, I wouldn't. That doesn't make you my friend. But it's just like, I wouldn't like that. It wouldn't be ideal for me personally. But it's like, I'm not hard and fast. Like, I don't have rules against that shit. I don't really believe that shit. It's just a preference or opinion. Stop making so many rules and shit that you got to live and die by and that put you in that box. I think a lot of people have an ideal of what the woman looks like, what she wears, what she dresses, what she earns, where she works, you know, her hair. Man, let all that shit go and let what happens. And you'll learn. Hell, me and my hair. I'm going through different shit and changing, evolving all the time. So I would expect my woman to be just as fluid in some form of fashion.
Well, but hold on. But people have rules for a reason, though, right? Whether for you, right? Because you know what's actually interesting, bro?
There's nothing wrong with rules. It's too many rules.
Too many rules. Okay.
Too many rules.
One of my favorite conversations to have with my guy friends is like, what are some of your rules? Because this shit is hilarious, bro. Niggas have different rules. I remember you had one about flowers, right? If
a bitch ain't got no vase in her house, that woman is not for me, bro.
Wait, can you break it down so the audience can understand what you mean by that?
It was one of those things to where it's like, all right, so I'm going out to a girl. This girl's fucking gorgeous. She's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. And I go to her, I pull up, we meet at the restaurant, I offer her, I give her flowers. She was already taken aback, like, oh shit, nobody gave me flowers. So immediately I'm thinking, oh, niggas don't think that highly of you. I don't know this girl in real life. This is somebody I've met on social media. Yeah, we interacting and shit, but you don't have flowers in your house. I mean, other niggas don't view you in this light that I'm trying to put you in. You don't have a vase in your house. So nobody, you don't like flowers, like you don't get flowers. Niggas around you have never brought you flowers. So this is introducing you to something new. So I'm putting you instantly let me know. I thought of you here, but the majority of everybody else and yourself are somewhere not in the flower bringing range. Instantly I have to turn that, like, don't even approach her like the women that you typically would. Because granted, I've never been around this girl before. But I like women that like flowers. I like giving bitches flowers. I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this.
So you do it
I'm
for
not
yourself, is what it sounds like. Like this is a you thing, regardless of who the
It's a
woman
flex.
is. Okay.
It's 100% a flex. Is
it a part of your strategy to be irreplaceable? Is that what that is?
Irreplaceable, unforgettable, all of the above. I'm not gonna smell like the nigga before. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? We even talking about the fragrance, the way I look, the way I present myself. I'm gonna be 100% unique. That girl gonna remember me for the rest of her fucking life. If not, then she was the nigga that brought her flowers and she had to get a vase. If I'm nothing else, but that let me know that I'm this perception of you in my mind is mine alone. That's not your reality. We probably even eating at a place that you probably can't pronounce everything on the menu, which is fine because I was at a place like that in my life at one point too. Somebody gradually bought me up. It was from overshooting my coverage, getting with women that I'm like, oh shit, she fine. Oh shit, her car nicer than mine. And so gradually through time, you kind of develop taste and class and all these things. And of course, you want to share them with your significant other. That girl wasn't on my level. And she instantly let me know that if a bitch, and that's where it's like, oh, and of course, in that moment, I didn't click. But throughout the night, she's showing me she want to talk about the internet. She want to talk about this rapper, that rapper, just social media timeline shit. I got Wi-Fi at home, bitch. I don't need to discuss this with you on this date. So why are we not talking about real world? Like, I shut the fuck up and listen. I want to see what role you play. Around.
I hear you. Question: how often are you or were you on dates, and the women were actually talking about something of substance that you were like, you know what? She's brilliant in her own way.
A lot.
How often does that happen?
A lot.
Okay. And this just wasn't
that one girl was an anomaly.
Say it again.
The one girl was the outlier. She was the anomaly. Everybody else had vases and flowers and shit, and could hold a conversation and were important not only in like her child's life if the woman got kids, but the other people around her life. Like, I don't want an invaluable or a non-valuable ass bitch. Like, nobody leaning on you, nobody counting on you. You're not important at work. You're not important to your family. How the fuck you gonna be useful to me? and this is what I'm telling you.
I agree. I've never heard you talk like this. I agree with this line of thinking. I agree.
This is what I'm telling you about the discernment of like knowing how to pick a bitch. She already let you know from the jump. Hey, I'm not even going to work tomorrow. Like, it was late. I can skip work. I can't skip work. If I just don't call in, like, I don't open the doors anymore because I remember I told you I moved from my own store to back at corporate, so I don't open the doors anymore. But business can't. If I'm not there, it can't function. I'm important. I can't just sit around, get drunk with you, and like you want to lay in bed all night because you can just call into your job. People are relying on me. If nobody,
you're saying a woman is not valuable if she is not responsible for anything, is what you're saying. I'm trying to simplify what you're saying.
I appreciate you doing that for me. I'm not naive enough, or I'm not like, you are who you are. I am who I am. If you are on this social, I don't even know what kind of status or what's the, and I need your help me simplify it. But she can't be your everything and everybody else is nothing. It's impossible for you to have a valuable woman and she only means everything to you. That's damn near impossible, bro. And so that is how I pick my woman.
That's like a child, bro. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. Like, this young lady is valuable to me, to the rest of the world.
None, got nothing going on. And so it's hard because I agree with you there. It's I think even as in a relationship with a woman, you should cater to them or treat. I'm not saying treat them like a child, but you should handle them like a child. But you shouldn't treat them like a child. So if you can handle them with the kid gloves and shit, you'll be more successful in your relationship. But nah, bitch, you still gotta be big dog. Like I don't play that. Like.
So what do you look for that tells you if a woman is valuable to others?
I will fuck around and make the mistake of listening to your problems. And your problems are going to tell me a lot about you because your problems are going to tell me a lot about the man you are. And we talk about that all the time. We have a very unique set of problems.
Yeah.
That one
First world problems.
First world problems. Hallelujah for them bitches.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that struggle shit. If I'm listening to a bitch that's struggling, my immediate mind can go, oh, I can afford this bitch. I can financially manipulate her to do whatever I want. But that's easy. That's not the bitch I want to be responsible for. I don't want our relationship being based on what I can do for you financially. Because guess what? If I don't have it, I'm gone. That I'm leading with my money at that point. I want a woman that has her own set of issues, her own set. And I'm saying I want her to have baggage, but I want her to be able to navigate and be a force within her own life. I don't want to be the battery in her back or give her purpose or none of that shit.
I'm hearing you say you want a competent woman, an accomplished woman to some degree.
A force on her own, bro. And I don't know what that looks like. I'm not gonna say she needs to make X amount of money. I just think she need to be a contributor to this, like a fruitful member of society. And then we can figure out if we got shit in common. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then we can figure out how compatible we are. I feel like I don't consider myself a code switcher, but I'm malleable. I can connect with anybody. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna find a God in you, and we're gonna talk about it. And that's just my philosophy through life. And so if I'm with somebody, I want somebody like-minded. I want when your mom having a hard day or needs something, or your siblings, I want you to be the one that all your siblings call me like, man, goddamn, here's such and such CC over here tripping again, and my phone ring. I don't want CC.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're saying you want to know who she is
to the people
and how
around
she
her.
relates to everyone else around her.
Yes.
Are you the black sheep? Are you the strong one who's always trying to take on everyone else's problems?
Yes.
And you want the one who has the results that basically say, hey, she's the one who we call on. She's the valuable one. She's the one that everybody's looking for.
She's dependable. Okay. She's consistent. She's honest. She's trustworthy. People around her, she can say, man, this is a job interview. I want to know the role that you play for others. Fuck me. And then that's my cheat sheet.
You know what the difference I think is, bro? Like, because I think a lot of things go back to childhood. I grew up, well, it doesn't matter. My mother did not make, until this day, does not make very good decisions. So what that did is it had me think lowly and have very low expectations of women across the board. And then I started meeting some who make six figures in like a month. And I was like, well, goddamn, this bitch is more competent than me. Okay, hold on. Like it's the rooms that I'm in. It's the attention. It's where my focus is going. But there are, again, like to this woman's point right here, like she's probably in a room with a certain kind of people that I'm not.
Yes.
Like the women in the rooms that she's in, I don't even believe in competing for a woman. Not these bitches. This woman right here, I would. Yeah. This kind of makes sense to kind of break that rule for, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, I feel you. I feel you. And I also on the other side of it, I think there's masculine words, and then I think there are, I don't want to say feminine words, but they're non-masculine. So things like honor, respect, loyalty, honest. That don't mean shit to most women in my experience.
Yeah.
They don't mean shit. So when I'm looking for those qualities, if I'm looking for those qualities in a woman, that's fine. I just can't expect to find them to the degree that I would find them with a man, right? Like consistency. Bro, I just learned like there's 4 different phases. Like I thought the period was just like 7 days. No, it's a whole 20. It's not the period, but they have a 28-day menstrual cycle. These bitches are 4 different people every month. I was like, oh, consistency's not even in your nature.
Yeah.
So for me to expect that from you for you to go to a cubicle and work there for 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday for 4 weeks. That's 4 different people. That's 4 different people. So it's not, ain't nothing wrong with you. The problem is my expectation is not in line with your nature.
And when they show you shit, you ain't connecting the correct dots.
Yep.
Cause she fucking you, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
And so, man, I just pray my nigga. Two things. I hope that the people that you're attracted to feel the same way about you. Most people are not in that situation. And I don't even remember my second point. But niggas need to just get out there and experience some shit, man. There's more women like her than you probably realize, and it won't be on your first handshake that you'll get to see this version of her. Because this is no bullshit. I know we both know this is a sensationalized version of what she's saying, and I feel like there's a percentage that dwells within all women. If you can untap that, hallelujah, figure it out.
Yes, but you know what's interesting, bro? I have my private dance lessons today, right? And the instructor is a guy and a girl. And the woman, bro, we've had some of the most phenomenal conversations. She was the one who said some things that prompted me to start reading the Malcolm X book, right? We were talking about hoes and bitch ass niggas, right? I love hoes. I don't really care for bitch ass niggas. But the bitch ass nigga is the equivalent of a hoe from the woman's perspective. And when she was talking about everyone has value, and I was like, but what about the hoes? And she made a good point. She was like, do you know how many great men exist who are down on their luck? And they have self-esteem problems because they were raised in a household where there was just chaos all the goddamn time. And then a hoe came and loved him and made him feel like this woman. And then he went and conquered the world. She was like, hoes have purpose. They absolutely necessary in the ecosystem. I was like, that makes so much sense. And she was like, just like bitch ass niggas. I was like, okay.
And that's the thing, bro. Like we all, I know for a fact, not a lot, but I'll say 2 just to get the heat off one. One for a bona fide fact, but there's at least 2 women that think I'm a bitch ass nigga out in the world.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's okay because I can't be everybody's hero. I can't save everybody. And there's some women I think are bona fide hoes that there's a nigga in love and will hurt me behind. And so be it. It's the circle of life. The circle of life. It's the circle of life, bro.
And we all have our position to play, and it's okay. It's okay, bro. So I'm learning a lot, man. My view of myself, my view of my ego, my view of women has changed a lot. Bringing it full circle, I understand why these niggas is defensive. Like it makes, until you get a certain level of experience or access or knowledge, you operating with the information that you have right there at that moment in time. And it's not till you see somebody who's having better results than you, then you say, okay, hold up, bro. What, for me at least, what does this person know that I don't know? Let me spend some money. Let me get on the phone with them. Let me go watch their content. Because
you've always been like that, though.
Nigga.
You've been to teach me how. Like,
please.
I definitely marvel that about you, man. I'm like that in a lot of ways, but you are active about it. You ain't shy about it. You knock on doors,
bro. I am so curious. Like, I cannot see something. Imagine, bro, we live in the fattest country of all time right now. Yeah. Right? Like we take the fewest steps of all people in the world, right? And so imagine we live in a fat country, and one day you, for the first time ever, you don't never see on the internet or nothing, you just see a really swole buff nigga. It's like, hold on, bro, wait.
It's overprocessed foods, bro.
Yes. But I would be like, bro, ain't no way I'm sitting around here like everybody else. This nigga got this amazing. Okay, bro, what's up? What's your name?
It's only number. See, that's the difference between me, you, and I.
Mm-hmm.
I have to see the bitches with him, and I also have to see him like not even just the look of it. It'll have to be like, I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would be just curious to how it's done. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, fuck that nigga until he got something that I don't want, or it'll have to be a little bit of. I damn don't want to say envy.
Yes, and I think envy is a beautiful emotion. It lets you know what you truly want.
You can't not hating different. Hating is just like sucking shit, like gossipy, like low vibration. I was using one of them internet words. Mm-hmm. I think hating is like crab in a bucket. Envy is a motivator. Envy gonna get you off your ass. Envy gonna make you look in the mirror and go, he ain't better than me. I can do it too. Let me put in the work.
Yes.
So again, that's knowing those emotions, knowing how to use them to your strength, and not allowing it to be in control.
Yeah.
So glad you brought that up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And again, that's how I feel when I see niggas with multiple wives. I'm like, okay, hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm probably gonna end up having a program where it's like, I'm gonna teach you how to pick the first one right to be your wife, if that's what you want to do. How to create harmony in that dynamic. How to
Bro,
find
it's just when every time you say that shit, I just get like, nigga, 2 of them.
Here's so check this out. We're gonna end on this. Check this out. I had the same belief. I'll never forget. I had my homie. He and his wife, they date women together, right? And he was talking to me, and his thing is like, I think one of his downfalls is, one, he wants control. He wants control too much, and two, he only cares about 9s and 10s. Like if she's not a 9 or a 10, he don't want. He's like, I don't do. They got to be 24 or below. He's like, I can't do older women, and I can't do average, right? And so
I think that's cheating. We gotta stop. We gotta stop talking, because the 24 and below shit, you're not playing fair. I don't think there's a 24-year-old on earth that can stand a chance against me, bro. I'm dead ass. I feel like that's a handicap match. You can go drop me off on. I'm in Houston, so I got TSU, I got U of H, I got Rice University, I got goddamn Houston Community College, I got Lone Stars, at least 12 of them bitches. There ain't a campus on this city where you can put me in front of a 24-year-old that you won't fold. It's not fair, bro.
Here's his thing. He believes it is immoral, and it's also funny how everybody's morals are set up different. He believes it is immoral to engage in sexual activity with a woman if, like, she's not under my covering. Like, if I'm not going to take care of you for the rest of your life, I shouldn't be doing nothing with you.
That's right. Admirable.
And so he'll move them in, and they'll live there 3-4 months, and he got a lot of kids. So it's like, you come in, you're doing a job, you're helping with the business, and so they'll fall off within 6 months, and you start all over again, right? So I've watched it happen. But I remember I had the same conversation with him, and he had multiple women. I was like, man, I don't even want that. Sitting there lying my ass off. I don't
Hey, I'm sorry. Even the way you even described that, like to have to restart every 6 months and some shit and plug and play, like even turnover. I hate when I lose my employees.
Yes.
Like, I don't like that shit.
Now let me also say, I'm not talking shit about this nigga. I respect him very much. I've never done what he's done. Right. This is from a perspective of watching him, learning under this nigga for many years, and then disconnecting and learning from other people too. Right.
Yeah.
And I remember what he told me, he was right. He was like, bro, you're saying what you're saying because your relationship with your woman right now is difficult. He's like, you're having a hard time managing one employee and they're running havoc. Of course you don't want multiple. He's like, if you were running your operation correctly and it was simple and it was effective and she was pouring, how many women would you want like that? I was like, nigga, as many as I could have. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get the first one right.
I think, okay, I want to we beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
I have the same analogy as far as a child. I got multiple children. There's a threshold to where I'm not giving these motherfuckers the time, attention, effort that I feel like they need. If I'm going to call you my wife, then I am devoted to getting the best version of you and constantly pouring into each other. I don't have the bandwidth to have with 2 of them motherfuckers. And that's just because of my level of devotion to her. If there is a compromise to where I'm just got a bitch that me and my wife dating, cool. And we just fucking on the side, cool. But to give my end all everything to another bitch and do it twice, I don't have it. And that's just where it started.
Agreed. And so another big difference between you, I'm lazy, bro. I don't believe in doing nothing I don't have to do. Like, if I could work 100 hours a week and make $100 million versus work 10 hours a week and make that same income, I'm never going to do 100. And I'm gonna look at niggas who want to work hard like they stupid, right? So Valentine's Day, you probably, I don't know, you're a romantic guy.
Hey,
right?
What you think I'm gonna do on Valentine's Day? I'm curious.
I think you're going to, I don't know, bro. I think you're going to put a significant amount of effort in. I think that you're going to go out of your way to make her feel special, whatever that looks like.
Hey, look at me. I promise you, bro. I won't. I'm not. None of that shit gonna happen, bro.
Why not? You're dedicated. You're pouring into this woman. What?
Because that's not on February 14th, bro. They really don't. I don't want to get into like pagan holidays. I'm not that guy. But like, the world is not gonna tell me when to make you feel special. Bitch, you don't know anything that's going on. Like, you are very sheltered. Your life is special. Bitches will jump off something real high for your position. You don't need a day to remind you. Live a great life.
So you're kind of rebellious. It seems like across against.
No, I'm a realist. We can participate. She gonna get me. I can promise you she gonna get some strawberry covered chocolate covered strawberries. That's what we do. I'm gonna stop at a store on my way home and she gonna get her strawberries. She been getting them strawberries for 11 years now.
Okay.
It ain't crazy, bro.
That's the thing. My thing is I'll write get a little card. Like last year she got a teddy bear and it said, "Bitch, you is fine," or "Shit, bitch, you is fine," or some shit like that. Like that's it. This year I'm gonna do a little bit more. But what I'm saying is in general, like I'm listening to what you say, like I'm pouring in, I'm gonna get the best version out of you. I'm far more lazy than that. I believe we're not equal. We're not even almost equal. Like I'm a king and you are blessed to be here. Is how I feel about it. So if I were to, for example, buy flowers for a woman, to me, there's no right or wrong. It's just I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like that's the standard for you. This is just what you do, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could be communicating to her that I'm the type of nigga or put it this way. She may get confused and believe that I'm the type of nigga who believes, oh, I've got to treat a woman this way in order to get her. I don't even want you to potentially think that. So I'm never gonna do nothing crazy. Like if we can't Netflix and chill, and you just like, hey, I just like access to you. I don't need nothing. If it ain't that, then I don't even want it. Like I'm not even going to entertain it. Right.
Absolutely.
So like I'm pouring into you just by getting you access to me. If I read a book and then I realize there's some small thing we're doing financially that we should stop and change, and now we're doing in a much better place, bitch. That's the value.
Yes.
I make myself better and you get better by proximity to me. So I ain't gotta go above and beyond. If I choose to, I choose to. But I'm probably not gonna choose to. It's probably gonna be, very few and far in between because I don't have to. So why would I?
I think that I have the privilege of never having to vocalize that. I never have to say, I'm the man, I'm in charge, I'm not here. Like, I think I just live it. I embody it. I walk it. But I feel as if as we continue to have these conversations, you'll see how much of a contradiction and a hypocrite and a human like I am. All that gushy. I'm not doing none of that shit. None of that. I think her birthday.
You could have fooled me for sure.
Yeah, bro. But but I don't have to because I don't have to overcompensate for anything. There's not a single the other 364 days. I'm giving you love. I'm giving you whatever. I'm investing in you time, energy, and effort. I'm trying to make sure. So it's like Rose is not gonna really move her, bro. Like we so deep in the game. Like this shit is just an act of kindness. It's a token of love, but it means absolutely nothing. Them flowers are gonna die.
Agreed, nigga. Good Lord. And just so you know, I don't say these things to her. These are the things I say to my clients. Like I tell them so that they then move differently. Like I know a guy who buys flowers for his wife every week. And I'm just curious, like, why? He's like, that's my job. Me, translation, I feel as though I have to because that's what a good husband does. And it's like, who told you this, bro? Where'd you learn this shit at, right?
That's fiscally irresponsible, bro.
So these are the conversations I'm dealing with, and you be like, nah, bro, it's ego. No, these niggas ain't this is the opposite of ego. If they had ego, they'd be doing less. I'm trying to get niggas to do less and receive more in terms of investment. And then like she started doing shit, and you're like, bro, I really like this. That back rub today, that really meant a lot because the niggas' day was stressful. Baby, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That is how I like to operate.
I get it. I agree. I agree, man. Was there another clip or are we done for the day? Nah, we done.
I mean, you cut old girl short because you were like, I guess you were getting aroused. Like
yeah, bro, that was just way too much for a normal man to just
just say that was way too much for me. You talking about the normal?
Wait, you didn't hear this and go instantly, I will break her down, like instantly, like challenge, like real predatory animal instinct. She activated them bitches. I ain't sitting here with the chubby, but it's like I really don't even talk to you. Like I want to hear that shit.
Well, here's the thing. No, I didn't. But again, I've seen her content before, so I'm
okay. That was the first time. This is actually the first time I've ever seen her talk.
So to me, I'm like, bro, I have to get this woman. I have to get on a podcast with her. Like, the shit that I know and the shit that she knows, if men were to listen to me and women were to listen to her, bro, we could change the world. Like that's
I'm not ready to be in the same. Her gravitational pull too strong. It's strong, nigga. That was strong. I get lost in her orbit. I would. And the thing is, the best part about it is not like she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that lady got an aura. She got an aura just dancing around her, and I'm just in circles. Bro, I can't even think of the little
get the book. Have your lady read it. Now they know the same things. They behave in the same ways. And you get her at home. Like that's how I think about it, bro.
Hey, I think I will. There was been a couple of books on my doorstep this week from Amazon, so we might as well add that to the collection, bro.
Got the Kindle version last night. It's 184 pages. We started it. Every time I see her reading, baby, you go, girl. Oh, I love me a little reading that, girl. You what? And it's funny because I'm teaching her how to manipulate me. Like I know goddamn well if she start acting on that shit in that book, I'm gonna start loosening my boundaries and saying yes to shit I know I shouldn't say yes to. But like that challenge right there, like that excites me, bro. Like treat me so good that I want to treat you too good, and then shit start getting out of all, and then I gotta grab my balls again.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna say like a reward system, but whatever, to each his own.
Oh yeah, no, I'm all about reward shit.
Yeah. I hate when I try to make love and relationships and all this shit sound transactional, and we skip the emotional aspect of it because we're men and we naturally don't put that much equity into that shit.
Yeah.
But that's an aspect of it as well. I don't want to denounce that, but
man,
it's the Super Bowl today, man. We the man cave. We ain't talking about no sports. We ain't never talked about no sports.
I don't give up.
But it's the Super Bowl today, man.
It is.
You don't have no picks on who winning nothing.
I don't even know who playing, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't. And you know what? Like I almost feel proud of that. Like I'm so disconnected from the world. I'm just in my on Wednesday, I dance. On Sunday, I chop it up with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every other day of the week, I'm coaching and this is all I want to do, bro. I don't give a fuck about a nigga living his dream. That's great. Now, if there's a party and there's some free food, and you know what I'm saying, we have a good time, let me know.
Nah, man. I think I don't have a regular relationship with sports as most people. I don't care what it is, as long as I'm a sucker for excellence. I love watching the best people who have mastered their crafts, whether it be music. Shout out to J. Cole, he just dropped this week. The Super Bowl coming up later on today. Hell, I saw Simone Biles, and I didn't fan out, and I just like, oh shit, Simone. She turned around and I said, "You the best ever to do what you do. Like you the best to ever walk the earth." Yeah, I saw her in person. And it was in a pouring down rain, and she was running by me, and that's all I said to her. Because it's like you're fucking excellence. No one has ever breathed this fucking earth that's better than you. And everybody that's able to say that, bro, I want to be in a stand. I want to see all the legends before they go. I'm going to go see. I watched LeBron play before, but I got a real like damn near courtside tickets to see him in March when they come to Houston. Like I like seeing the shit that they're gonna put in social studies books, the history. I want to be. I was there as often as I can, whether it be seeing Chappelle or a comic. Like I want to see greatness. I want to touch it. I want to be around it. If I can be in the same room, I like to. So whether it be sports, entertainment, whatever, I want to shake Obama's hand. Like legendary people who do legendary shit, I want to buy a ticket.
You want to be associated with it, and you want to see it.
Be associated or just a witness. I don't even have to put. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. To be remarkable, it should be commended, and I want to tip my hat every chance I get. It ain't even that I want to be
give them their flowers.
Yeah, game recognized game, baby. That's it.
I love it. All right, bro. Well, we pretty much done. Unless you got any other topics,
No.
Okay, cool. So this has been episode 5 of the motherfucking Man Cave. I've been your host. Again, if you are a husband, high caliber, the relationship is not what you want it to be. She used to desire you. You missed the good morning text, the hugs, the softness. You want an equation to bring it back, to make it real simple.
Science.
Nigga, I am a nerd if I am nothing else. The 30dayfix.net. Go tap in. Till next time, we've been your hosts. Signing off.
Love y'all.